the part where you fall down and bleed to death.
This ends here.
Yeah!
What's that?
Guess it was nothing.
Hello? Who's there?
Guess it was
What's
nothing.
that?
Huh? Hello? Who's there? What's that? Where are you?
If it's a fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. Ah! Mm!
You're pathetic. Today you die.
I'd better cut down on the ale. Starting to see things, I am.
Why won't you die? You're pathetic.
You move like a pregnant cow.
Am I supposed to be impressed?
Greetings, Breton.
I hope you are here to tell me of What news do you have of Black Brugo? Justice has been done, and henceforth, Mazoga and you shall be known as Knights of the White Stallion. May I present you with the perquisites of your rank, a key to White Stallion Lodge, and a shield bearing the arms of County Leowen. Mazoga's key and shield shall be delivered to her directly, and I promise you a bounty of 100 gold for each black bow you... I see you have a black bow. Would you like to turn it in for the bounty? Here is your reward. And this other black bow, would you like to turn it in as well? Here is your reward. Here is your reward. Here is your reward. Each black bow. Good day, Sir Knight.
I'm listening.
Have a look at my wares. I'm sure there's something to suit you. A good price for a good customer. That's a good... You've made a good bit of gold. You drive a hard bargain.
Thank you. Come again.
Good day.
fresh game.
Ugak Grobal has some good books at selling
Have pity on an old war veteran.
Greetings to you. They say a whole island with an inhuman statue appeared near Breville. As if the world wasn't crazy enough already. All right.
Nasty creatures. But I hear their meat is rather tasty.
Good day.
Bye. You're going to have to leave. This is a crime scene, and no one other than ourselves or Reynold Drayless will be allowed access. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping up the details. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know who you are, so I'm not sure that I can trust you with that sort of information. We'll see. What a thoughtful gift. The culprit in this crime has already been dealt with. It's just a matter of wrapping. I'd tell you more, but frankly, I don't know. Yes? Every little bit helps. Every little bit helps. See? Was that hard? I suppose there's no harm in telling you what happened. Word is bound to get around Bruma anyway. Turns out that Braden Lyrian is a vampire. Or was. If it wasn't for Reynold Drayless, we may have never uncovered the truth. Let me explain. In the last week or so, we found 2 bodies stashed in shallow graves outside the city walls. The bodies had puncture wounds on their necks. The bodies were those of some beggars who used to wander the streets looking for handouts. Vampire probably thought no one would miss them. Luckily for us, Reynold arrived in town. He said he was a vampire hunter, so we asked for his help. He tracked the vampire to this house. When he entered the place around noon, Braden was sleeping. He was able to slay him at that point. Luckily, Braden's wife wasn't home. Poor thing. She didn't even know her husband was infected. We did a follow-up investigation, and it's true that no one recollects seeing Braden out in the daylight. He's only been spotted at night. I'm afraid there's not much more to tell you. So you can see we really don't need any help. But thanks for the offer. I'm impressed. It only took him a day to track the vampire down. I guess that's why he does it for a living. As far as I know, he's a good man. I never saw this coming. But vampires are master. Feel free to question. We're afraid there may be retribution. I overheard a guard mention the Countess is looking for a piece to add to her collection of Akaviri artifacts. Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble. I don't know what else. I'm going to make... We're afraid... Countess Carvain's collection of Akaviri artifacts is known far and wide as one of the most complete. It's unsurpassed even by museum standards. I've heard that she's troubled by a particular piece that continues to elude her. However, I'm unsure of what it is, as she keeps it a secret. Her steward, Tolgan, occasionally approaches individuals the Countess feels is worthy enough to seek her prize. If you're interested in assisting the Countess, you can always seek out Tolgan. He's usually in the castle. Feel free to question anyone in town. They shouldn't give you too much trouble.
But I can't believe this is happening. Please, please, I need your help. My husband was no vampire. It's ridiculous. No one will listen to me. Forgive me. I loved my husband dearly, and to lose him this way makes no sense. Anything you can do to help would be wonderful. This is all happening so fast. I came home only just a few hours ago. I found the door open, and my Brayden dead. Standing over him was a Dunmer. I screamed and ran out into the street. Some city watch were nearby and heard me, I suppose, as they arrived quickly. I heard the Dunmer identify himself as Reynold Drayless. He said he was a vampire hunter and that Brayden was his mark. The guards seemed to know about Reynold, and after a search of the house, the body of some beggar was found stashed in our basement. The guards sent for Carius, who is an investigator for crimes here in Bruma. In minutes, Reynold convinced Carius that Brayden was a vampire. Well, of course it does. It was obviously planted here. Why would he stash a body in his own house? That's ridiculous! And another thing, the guards are making a big deal out of no one seeing Brayden out in the daylight. Well, of course that's the case. He works at night and has to sleep during the day. Why does that make him a vampire? It's all that Reynold character. I don't trust him. The thing that bothers me the most is that I swear I've seen him before. Of course, he says he's never been here. There isn't much more to say. Please, help me clear my husband's name. I have no idea where he'd be. Just find him and make him tell you the truth. I know I sound desperate, but I know I'm right.
Good day. I'm Tolgan, herald to Countess Narina Carvain here in Bruma. She requests your company at your earliest convenience. Countess Carvain would prefer if you speak to her in person. She also said to present you with this stipend as a taste of things to come. My lady holds court from 8 in the morning until 6 in the evening each day. That would be the best time to see her. The Countess is in attendance from 8 o'clock in the morning. If you wish to seek audience with her, please return at that time. You're also welcome to... Hello. Go ahead. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here. Apparently, Brayden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Raynil slew him. Kinda strange, though. I never figured Brayden to be a vampire. He seemed to be such an likable fellow. Hey, you're the one they call the hero of Kvatch, aren't you? Be seeing you.
I'm listening.
Hail! Angar, the world-weary, they call me. I've been everywhere and done everything. Now I'm settled down for a good long rest. Yes, the vampire hunter. As far as I know, he just showed up recently here in Bruma. Not only that, but he already found a vampire among us. Apparently, Brayden Lyrian was one of those vile creatures, and Raynil slew him. Kinda strange, though. He seemed to be... Goodbye.
You get
Hello.
any close? I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk. Now walk away before...
What is it now?
I have no time for your pathetic attempts at small talk. Now walk away before I get nasty.
You hear about Gerunda? He was caught stealing gold and now he's in
Hi there.
jail. I bet our Nora's beside herself with grief. Bye.
Broch Callus, alchemist. Advanced Yes, the vampire. He seemed to... Goodbye.
Hello! What can I do? I usually don't give out that kind of information, especially to people. Go ahead. What nonsense. I doubt it. Good one. Don't, please. I'm sorry. Not now. Not... No more. I doubt it. Not bad. Not bad at all. I doubt it. Yes, whatever you say. I don't talk such rot. Not bad. Not bad at all. I doubt it. Whatever you want. I don't talk such rot. I doubt it. Yeah. Yes, whatever you... What nonsense. Yeah. Yes, whatever you say. What nonsense. I doubt it. Yes, whatever you say. I don't talk such rot. I doubt... Yeah, I get it. Oh, that's... Well, isn't that sweet? Well, isn't that... Thank you. How... You're good. I usually don't give up. I'm listening. Good journey to you. What can I do for you today? I usually don't give up. Tell me more. Thank you. How kind. I usually... Good journey to you. What can I do? Raynill's staying in the last room down the hall upstairs. I always liked Braden and Arlene. They were a nice couple. I hope you get to the bottom of this, because I don't believe he was a vampire either.
You get any closer, and I'll turn your bones to ash. Back off.
Hello.
Let's hear it.
What can I... Galaborn? That's odd that you should mention that name. Raynal told me that he was the last vampire he hunted. Yeah, that's right. Somewhere in Skingrad, I believe. He said he tracked Gelborn down and killed him. That's apparently why the guards trust him so readily. They had gotten word from Skingrad's City Watch about Raynal and his so-called accomplishment. Just look for me if you need anything else.
You get any closer.
So, any new revelations in your... How'd you know about that? Too many people don't know how to keep quiet about official matters. Very well. The Skingrad City Watch informed us that Galaborn was killed by Raynal not too long ago. Galaborn was a vampire as well, obviously. What do you mean you disagree? That's a bold statement. What proof do you have that Galaborn was not a vampire? I don't know what to say. It all makes perfect sense now. Why else would Raynal have removed this journal from the crime scene in Skingrad? I heard no mention of a key either. It must have been removed by Raynal from Braden's body before we arrived. To think that 2 innocent men were killed, and that I'm responsible for one of their deaths, I'm speechless. I will rouse the guard and begin a search for him in the city. Meet me at Olav's Tap and Tack in 1 hour. I'm here to relieve you.
It's about time.
Anything else I can help? I've got a room, and a cheap one at that. Right then. Head up the stairs.
You
Just
get any
look for me
closer,
if you need
and I'll
anything
turn your
else.
bones to ash. Back off.
Good evening.
Just before I arrived here, I received a report from one of our scouts watching the roads. Raynal was spotted heading west out of Bruma. The scout tried to follow, but lost him in the mountains. The only cave to the west that comes close to the one described in Galaborn's journal is Boreal Stone Cave. That must be where he's headed. You must get there before he acquires whatever artifact is being kept there and makes his escape. I'm keeping the city guard in Bruma, as Raynal doesn't know we're after him. If he sees a guard, he may panic and run. You're my only hope at the moment. Please, you have my authorization to do everything you can to bring him to justice. If he won't surrender, I think you know what to do. Hurry. I fear you have a day at the most to stop him. Please hurry. Raynal may make a break for the open road at any...